Hey there, good morning out there in YouTube land. I'm just going to show you what I'm dealing with here this morning. It's raining, it has been raining pretty much through the night. And it's a little after 6 a.m. and I would ordinarily probably be on the lake already. But when I do get out there, I'm going to try to catch a fish just on the things that are in this MTB Pro. And I'll try to catch something on every bait that's in here. The one thing that I'm kind of dubious about is the buzz bait that is in here. But well, we'll see what we can do. But as I go along, I'll try to let you know which bait I'm using out of the box and show you a picture of it, and we'll talk about it as we go along. So let's go fishing. All right, well, it might have helped if I had turned the camera on. But here we go. We're going to get started with the MTB Slam here. And my approach is get the easy baits out of the way first before I start throwing the ones that I think are going to be more challenging, like the buzz bait. So to start off, I'm throwing a drop shot, and on the drop shot I've got that bio bait leech, which is a very greasy kind of bait, infused with fish oil, and I am anticipating it not taking very long at all to get bit on this. See what it looks like, a big dead bloated fish up there on the bank. I want to go see what it is, because if it's a bass, it used to be a big one. It may not be a fish at all, maybe some kind of garbage. No, I smell something rotting. Oh, it is a big bass. It's all kind of bloated and stuff now, but man, that thing was big. Man, that is a freaking crying shame right there. Bet you that bass would have been 4 pounds. All right, I'm gonna scoot across the lake. There's a spot over there where I've had luck on a drop shot before. We're gonna see. All right, welcome to the other side of the lake. Right in here is where I was referring to, where I caught probably like 6 out of 7 casts on the drop shot one spring day last year. Thought it might be worth it to just come over here and see if they were here. Really kind of surprised I haven't gotten bit on this yet. Hope it's not indicative of the way the day is going to go. Tell you what, folks, while I am here, I'm going to throw this buzz bait. Can't remember when the last time was I threw a buzz bait. I'm throwing it today on the only rig that I've got that's got a kind of a high-speed reel on it. This is a, I think, 8.3 to 1 gear ratio. I am not expecting to get bit on it. I hope I'm wrong. I just wouldn't think about throwing top water yet this early. Water temperature right now is showing 64 degrees. Still no fish on either the drop shot or that buzz bait that I threw around a little bit. Just dropped anchor. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. The water I'm sitting in is only about 3.5 feet deep. Sit here and fish this little open water flat area a little bit with this drop shot, and I might even throw that buzz bait back out there a little bit, see if something wants to eat it. There's one. I thought there might be some around here. Nice little drop shot bass. He's a dinker, but I'm glad to have him. As he gets my rig all tied up beyond belief. But you can see, got him on that leech. Hook just fell right out too. Thanks for biting. Okay, we got the drop shot out of the way, and I believe I'm gonna go to the wacky worm using the Bait Lab. I don't remember the name of it, worm, and I've got that rigged up using a wacky ring and a VMC weedless wacky hook. Got it on bait casting gear. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to throw it, but we'll give it a shot. I can't believe how many fish I'm missing on this thing. They're not getting that hook though. He's got it. No, he doesn't. Dadgummit. Got the worm again. Unbelievable. See, it's not even popping the weed guard. Oh, please stay hooked so I can put this thing away. Oh, yay. Oh, God, never thought I'd be so happy to see a freaking 8-inch bass. But I am. How about that one? A tank! Alright, y'all, I am declaring the MTB Slam attempt complete, and I'm declaring it a fail. Give myself an F. But just not having any luck with these baits. And I'm gonna go back to something that I just think I can catch some fish on, because that's what I need to do right now. And I'm gonna pick that drop shot rod back up, and I'll throw the drop shot a little bit, but then I think I'm gonna cut it off of there and put my Ned rig back on. There's a fish. Kind of had forgotten what one felt like. I think it's a pickerel. Yep. Not a small one either. Oh, cut off. I'm okay with that. Got Mr. Bass that time. You guys still feel chilly, even though the water says 65. Nice little bass. Another little baby on the Ned rig. Thank you, Ned rig, for rescuing my day of fishing, even though you guys are small. Looking at the airplane instead of looking at my line. So, talk about a pipsqueak. I could have won smallest fish with you last weekend. Easy. Wow. Oh, pickerel. First one of you guys I've had to touch today. I've seen a few of you. For those of you that haven't fished a Ned rig before, it's pretty easy. There's not a whole lot of brain power to it. I'm using a zman TRD, and I believe the original color of this was watermelon red flake. But the more you use these things, the softer they get and more pliable, and they kind of, I don't know, I think they swell up a little bit, but I think they get better as time goes along, and they're very durable. You know, seldom are you going to have to put on a new one out of the package. They could probably almost sell these in 2 or 3 packs and last you a while. This is also a zman jig head, and you can see that this one's pretty well worn. All the green pumpkin paint has chipped off of the head. I'm not going to show you, but if I were to pull this soft plastic down, you would see that there's a little welded on kind of a keeper on there that digs into this Elastec plastic to keep it on there. Anyway, you basically just cast it out there, and it sits on the bottom like that, and the fish will swim along and just pick it up. And as far as moving the thing, I just kind of envision and I'm just kind of bumping it along the bottom. Now there's a lot of muck on the bottom here in this lake, so I kind of have to give it a little pop every now and then to bust it out of there. But usually how I know I got a fish on is I just see my line swimming off. I don't usually feel the bite. Anyway, you ought to give it a try if you never have. Pick. think. Yep. Guys like these things, don't you? Even the little bass. You let it go. Yeah, let go. Gonna make me get the pliers out. Okay, I caught that one off camera. Had another little rain shower come through, and I had to cover up my back GoPro so it didn't get wet, but probably the nicest one of the day so far. Pretty sweet on the Ned rig. All right, folks, we're gonna call it a day. Kind of getting rained out now, and it looks like it's probably gonna be here to stay. So we'll try it again in the morning, but I'll give you a wrap up after I get all loaded up. All right, we are back home. The MTB Slam was a bust. I have to give myself an F for that one. But the Ned rig helped me salvage something out of the day, so I got a few bites on that after I finally switched up to it. Tomorrow I'm going to try it again, weather permitting, and I think I'm going to try to get back in the groove on my soft plastic game and throw my springtime lizards and maybe some other things, maybe a chatterbait or something like that. But we will see you on the lake then. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't done so. We'll see you next time.